Yeah, he told me about that. Twitch versus YouTubers, right? Or
Yeah.
TikTok versus YouTubers.
I think it was Twitch versus YouTubers. And the YouTubers,
They
whooped ass. Yeah,
Yeah.
they a couple like knockouts. Some FaZe kid, FaZe Jarvis or something. I saw like second round of KO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think YouTubing's hard in general. Not that it's like physically hard, but it's just harder to do than I feel like Twitch. So I feel like those dudes would just be tougher.
Twitch, I feel like, listen, like you're already playing the video game. All you have to do is stream it. Obviously provide entertainment, but like as far as setup, editing, you just turn it on and go for the most part. YouTube actually requires a bit of like filming and editing and more equipment and this and that, you know.
I will say though, for everything live, you do have to have some charisma to be able to hold attention during a live stream and not be boring. Because it's easy for YouTube to just jump cut for when you lose what you're going to say. Just like us, the podcast kings. We can keep people's attention for a whole hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep that motherfucker rolling.
Yeah, we got you by the balls for a whole 60 plus.
Yeah. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the All
3 minutes
Show.
of play time.
We should have a whole minute intro.
Yeah, we should.
Like
The
boy.
fucking build up. And it's like, all right, we're 30 seconds in.
We're like,
All right, we're a minute and a half
It's kind
in.
of fucked up now.
Yeah. What show was that?
It was Jesse's. We love Jesse.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was his
Oh,
podcast.
Jesse, man. We got to trim that shit up a little bit.
Yeah, we love the podcast. We listen to it. But you got to trim up the intro a little bit.
I just nodded my head and I looked at Brock. I was like,
Yeah.
we're a minute and a half in, dog.
You know, but maybe it's like if you know that up front, maybe you kind of get into it, you get in the mindset. You just,
And it was his first
yeah,
one.
and maybe you just
Like
maybe
a
you just
first-
flip it on the car and you're just on a ride and you're like you're not worried about it. But maybe if you're like ready to like get right into it, or like if I was gonna go for a run, listen to it, I'm like mid run, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to hear it. But it's all good though. It's all good.
This is very good.
You like it?
You want to try some?
We got some bucked up drinks finally back at the gym. If you're around here and like these drinks.
So are these brand new, like not new to the gym,
Some
but like
flavors
new
are.
flavors though?
So Mango Tango is new. Gym and Juice
Smells good.
I don't think is new.
It's good mango.
New-ish. Pink Lemonade's new. And
Does
Strawberry Kiwi's new.
Yeah.
The Strawberry Kiwi was pretty heavy on the kiwi and very like candy sweet. Too sweet for me.
I like
The
it.
mango's good. The mango gets down.
It
The
almost
pickle lemonade's
reminds
good,
me,
too.
you know how you have hot sauce?
It's got something else in it, I feel like, besides just mango.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
It's almost
That's
like
the tango.
The tango.
You know how you want hot sauce with flavor and not just heat? Like,
Yeah.
I almost feel like you want a peach mango with something other than just sweetness. Like, it's got a nice flavor besides that, too.
Definitely peach maybe in that. No? Am I crazy?
It almost tastes like a mango, like coconut kind of
Coconut.
thing. Did you feel like that?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's something tropical about it.
Yeah.
I know I'm just agreeing to everything you're spitting out.
Mango coconut could be good. Sounds good.
I get coconut. I know it's just not peach itself, but it's pretty good. Speaking of like hot sauce, I like something with a little tang to it, like that, like vinaigrette, like not vinaigrette, vinegar-ish, like almost a buffalo sauce. I'm
Yeah.
a buffalo head.
Oh, okay.
You know, I
Not
like the
more than
wings.
Frank's.
Frank's is, but like I don't like sriracha. I can do a little bit of, but that's got a lot of heat. Like that's heat more than flavor to me.
does,
Yeah. I like sriracha.
That shit'll light you up. Nose boogers be
Yeah.
rolling out.
I know. I'm surprised people. Some people keep a keychain one and carry it around.
Fuck.
A keychain sriracha?
Yeah.
What? It's almost like people with the Chick-fil-A sauce. Like
Yeah.
the shit.
Shit.
I
rolling
think that's
down.
in a keychain too.
Is it? Fuck, man.
I know there's some people, like sometimes I'd be in Chick-fil-A and I'd see like the families that would roll in and they'd buy like the lemonade by the gallon or the
Yeah.
sweet
Oh,
tea by
yeah.
the gallon. I'm like, y'all are going to have a family of diabetes.
Diabetes.
For sure.
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, when I was in TNS this weekend, there's this group of people, they're called Holy Moly. They have a fucking Mexican joint down there that slings tacos and all types of shit. Really good. They were catering the party, and I don't know. Oh, they saw my shirt. They were like, "Yo, you're with Chick-fil-A?" I was like, "No, this is like my own shit." And they were like, "Oh," and I was like, "I'd love to get a Chick-fil-A going. That shit's slamming in Richmond." I was
Yeah.
like, "Do y'all have them down here?" He's like, "Yeah, they're fucking pumping it out. Like they're killing it." And he's like, "You don't want it though." I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "What is it, probably 100, 150 grand minimum to get one, maybe probably more than that to get a franchise." He was like, "No." They looked into it. They're like 10 grand tops. And Chick-fil-A pays for everything, but they also get like 50% or more of the revenue of your shop, though. Which, I mean, I'm sure they're cranking fucking money out of those things. So 50% still is good.
Honestly, and we kind of lead into it with the nutrition store, I think Chick-fil-A has the perfect model
They're
of
killing,
how
like, crushing.
of how you not only have
service.
Not only have symmetry from store to store, whether it's North Carolina, Tennessee, New York. I don't know how many there are in New York, but point is, from store to store, you get not only the same visual experience and atmosphere, not only the same food, service. You have phenomenal service.
Phenomenal.
No matter who it is, what race, what person, whatever. It is killer every time.
It ain't what the fuck you want.
Yeah. It ain't that. It ain't. You don't get attitude. You don't get anything.
Yeah.
You
Ice
get
cream machines
clear,
broken.
concise. How may I help you? I mean, it's like, how the fuck do they do that?
And
man?
the my pleasure thing does get to me a little bit in a bad way because I'm like, all right, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You really don't mean that, but I get it. It is pleasurable to hear. It sounds good, but like, I'm like, quit fronting.
Well, I will say, my pleasure is more consistent than welcome to Moe's. I can't tell you how many times I go into Moe's and I
they
don't
yell
hear
it.
welcome. Yeah.
Oh, at Moe's?
Yeah.
Every time I've been to the one in Mechanicsville, I don't like it because it singles you out. Because if you walk in by yourself,
Birthday.
everybody turns. Welcome to Moe's, and everybody just turns.
I didn't know they
looks
really
the
do
door.
that. I never really
And it's
go
like,
to Moe's.
Hey, I'm here.
We should have Iron Belt. Welcome to Iron Belt. What the fuck?
And I was like,
yeah.
oh fuck, I'm embarrassed now.
Yeah. You know what I hate is yeah, I'm gonna cut you off on that.
No,
is Maddie and I both hate this. Is at Red Robin specifically, if you say it's your birthday, you got the whole fucking line.
Oh yeah, they're
coming up, and just you hear the claps.
Yep.
Happy. It's like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, or hey everybody. Put down this, silverware.
Yeah.
Look at this asshole right here. This is the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I almost feel like if I worked there, I would try to make it a priority to make everybody feel as awkward as possible, singing and clapping.
You're making me sing for you. I'm gonna make you hate yourself.
Yeah, you're my bitch. Yeah.
Do y'all ever go into restaurants and tell them it's your birthday?
No.
I
They
never
don't give
tell
away
them
free
it's
shit
my
anymore.
birthday. Yeah, they're skimpy on that shit. I've had people do that in two different ways. One,
you
because
while
it
you're
is my
gone.
birthday,
Oh, okay.
or it's not even my birthday. They're just trying to embarrass you.
Have you
They're
ever
like, hey, it's
dined
my
and
friend's
dashed?
birthday. Yes.
What'd you say?
Not on purpose,
Dined
though.
and dashed?
No, I don't do that.
Not on purpose. I mean, intentfully, not on purpose, no.
Yeah.
But yes, I have.
Where'd you go?
Unintentionally. I don't remember. It might have been Sushi King or something like
Oh,
that. Yeah, it's
good
one of those
choice.
places. Because everybody was getting up, and I'd forgotten that I just didn't ask for the bill, and it was like a day later. I was like, fuck. I don't remember ever paying for that.
You're banned now.
But I might have been Sushi King as one of the something like that, not like upscale where I was like I ate $150 worth of food. It was
Yeah.
buffet, $13, whatever.
Yeah.
I was telling him I got fucked over at Cracker Barrel Sunday. Maddie and I were going to hit it before we leave. And long story short, we had a 45-minute wait from when we placed our order. And in that time period, other people had gotten sat, got their food, eaten, and basically left, all while we had been placed our order. And at 45 minutes, I looked at Maddie. I was like, we're getting out of here. All we had was waters, obviously, so it's not really dine and dash. But, I mean, that's a good example of how there's a shit ton of Cracker Barrels. You don't get the same service.
No.
Did you get biscuits?
No, I was going to get some. Here's the thing, too. I'm obviously going to go for the pancakes, But I actually made a last-minute call, and I said, you know what? Haven't had French toast in a long time. I don't normally get this. Let me go French toast. I was going to get the French toast. It was 4 slices of French toast, 2 eggs scrambled with bacon. And I was like, I'm going to crush this. Never got it. Just got water and just...
Liquid
Maybe that
diet.
was Coach looking out from above for
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
diet.
maybe.
So the thing about French toast is, argue me if you want,
Yeah.
you're getting double the egg because you're getting egg on your
Yeah.
bread plus the eggs.
I didn't think about
Pancakes,
that.
you're not. Waffles, you're
true.
not.
One munchie recipe I made before I might have to make for you guys. Because you buy bananas. The bananas go ripe during the week. And then usually you're like, oh, well, let me make banana bread or banana muffins. But then step beyond, take the banana bread, cut it, make French toast out of the
Fuck,
banana
that
bread.
would slap.
So I'll bring it to you on a Pompeii night.
Yeah, I will. You make it thick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You like them thick?
So
Yeah. Damn. All this food talk.
So I was going to
need to
ask you how your diet's going with Daniel and Bailey thing. Because it's only a week left, right?
Yeah, weekish. So it
Weekish.
ends the 28th.
Yeah, he's got time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 weeks. And I was gonna say I was wondering how my weight would be this morning because we didn't eat bad over the weekend, but we ate out at least like one meal each day. Chick-fil-A Friday on the way. I obviously didn't get out of the car that much. We did work out that morning. Saturday I was able to run, so I actually burned a good bit of calories, but I crushed like a whole like large bag of pop chips watching the fights. And then
So you went to the beach to watch the fights?
no. Like later that night.
Oh,
Babe, I know it's our anniversary.
Yeah.
I was
No,
about to say,
dude, I
no
told
way
her-
you sat inside the whole fucking
listen,
day.
the only thing I like, do for like, entertainment basically is I like watch the fights each Saturday, and so she knows that, and like honestly, she doesn't mind it because she'll read and like she'll do her own thing, but yeah, when we were leaving for the vacation, I was like, not only is it like okay, there's a fight on Saturday, but it's like pay-per-view fight, like the good fucking fights, and so I told her I was like, listen, we'll do anything you want Saturday, but come like 7 o'clock. I got to be at my computer.
I'm blocked out between this time and this time.
Listen, and she supports me, so it's all good. But anyway, so Sunday, obviously we left kind of like midday, got back here, had a great arm workout. It was the first time we trained really in the evening in a long time, and then I was actually able to get a short little run in. So wasn't too bad. And I woke up this morning 185.4, so I'm probably going to go for like another week or two. Honestly, after me and Griffin shoot some photos, I might not even like continue to cut after that. I might just kind of hang out around here, so I don't know if I'll make it to 180.
He's all
peaked.
for
But we'll see.
Instagram.
I peaked, yeah. But happy with how everything's like kind of come around. I feel like I've been more vascular than I've ever been, and legs are definitely like shaped a little different, a little leaner in some ways. I think because of the running.
Yeah, the running photos recently, the legs
Yeah,
are
the running
looking
photos.
grainy.
Yeah, Griffin killed on the recent running photos. They were really good. One of the photos did very, very well. I was happy with that.
Damn.
Yeah, 10,000 followed him.
Yeah, I finally got a
Heard
follow.
Dad showed up
Which
to the game.
kind of fucking blows my mind that
Kinda
you've been
fucked up,
bringing
dude.
in that much money for them.
Stupid money.
I know. So I realize there's probably other dudes out there on the team that are bringing in loads as well. But it's like, if anybody was to bring in any amount of money for me, I'm going to give you a follow.
Well, they follow other athletes too.
But I'm sure they follow
Yeah.
some schmucks that aren't even part of the 10,000 crew.
Oh, they do, and I don't even know.
you know what I'm
if
saying?
it's
But
like,
they didn't follow you, but you're bringing in them monthly
I don't
money?
think it wasn't like a direct thing, but still, it's like I've done this long enough. I've tagged you. Like they've even commented on photos, liked photos, they've reposted photos. I'm like,
that button's
hey,
going.
man.
You're going to need a little bit of this for that button for me to hit that follow button, though.
Point is, Dad finally came to the
Did
ball
you
game.
follow and unfollow?
Oh, I should have fucked him. Yeah, I'd been like, you know what? Fuck that. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
That's
Anyway.
wild.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Weekend's
Good
good.
trip. That was a
Weekend's
quick
good.
turnaround.
Yeah. So left.
Did you spend a night there? I thought you just booked it back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I left Saturday for Greenville, South Carolina, for the Nutrition Store, which is a retailer that carries GYMFLO, and they're one of our, one of our first retailers 2 or 3 years ago when we started looking for retailers, and it's weird how they found us. It was through like some type of Facebook or Instagram ad. Anyways, huge relationship with them down there because it's a younger guy, close to my age, a little bit younger, and he's doing some cool shit down there. So I try and support him any way I can. But they had their grand opening of their second location in Greenville, and huge bash, couple of other brands and vendors out there as well, and obviously the TNS community. But went down there, I think I left the house at like 5 and got down there around like 11:30. Stayed for a few hours, drank probably 4 or 5 beers.
Looked like you had some brewskis.
Yeah, well, he had like their limited run beers that they made from the store. Drank a few of those, and then also drank some Michelob Ultras, watching the calories.
Nice.
And untracked for sure. Drank those, and I sort of got a buzz like around 3 or 4. I was like, damn, I might be staying the night here. Because I was like, I'm kind of tanked a little bit. And because I especially hadn't eaten yet.
So nothing a rain can't fix.
Yeah. Well, dude, I had 4 energy drinks Saturday.
Oh my
Fuck,
god!
Were they all 300 milligrams?
Basically, we're home making
Dude,
4
I-
locos.
Hey.
My heart could
hey.
not handle that.
Coffee on the way down there, 4 energy drinks while I'm there, pre-workout on the way back.
Oh my
fuck,
gosh!
dude.
I'm
Were
a
you just
fucking
like
tank, dude.
paranoid
Even if
the
it's
whole drive?
200 milligrams, just
And coffee on the way back, too, so I
let's
hit
ignore
Starbucks as
oh,
well.
fuck. Let's ignore the coffee for a second. But 5 sources of like, at least 200 milligrams. I mean, you at
Yeah,
least
so I
down
hit
the gram. Jesus Christ!
I hit a
man.
couple. I hit 2 monsters on the ride down there. A coffee and 2 monsters on the ride down there.
Oh, the monsters aren't
So it's
bad.
under 300 right there. Well, probably right at 300.
Right, 3, yeah.
And then got down there, had...
Raise.
No, I had a Ghost, and then I had a...
Them for free?
No, I don't pay for that.
I figured so, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if I would have... Regardless... Anyways.
He was chasing the drinks.
Yeah.
It's almost like how people try to drink water when they're drinking.
I was chugging water too. But anyways, long day regardless. Fucking awesome time. Met a ton of people and saw a bunch of old faces from like the Supplement Snoop group and stuff like that I'm a part of. So it was a really good time to see that. And fucking seeing what they've built down there community-wise is awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I mean, they had people driving and flying. A couple people flew out from like California.
Really?
I mean, like
Just for a nutrition
non-brand?
store.
Non-brand.
Really?
Like I'm telling you, like they're crushing it.
What do you think it is that makes them have that?
Social media,
Oh.
videos, letting people see like their process. I think is huge for them because people mention that. You know,
And they have a brand?
yes. So they obviously have the store, but then they have, or he started his own pre-workout as well within the store, which is called I think Enjoy the Ride.
Enjoy the ride. And there's Enjoy
the Insanity. Yep. And he has some other products with like other local gyms, like I think it's called a Focus product, or I think it's called Focus actually, with the gym down there that he sort of collabed with as well. But he's not slowing down, which is
it's
awesome.
interesting when you mentioned like how he's doing a lot through content. Obviously, pumps out a lot of content. I was almost thinking my first instinct was like, well, I feel like a nutrition store, it's very easy. Not like his store, I just mean nutrition stores in general. It's very easy to make content because I feel like, not like to produce it, but as far as like what should I make content about? I feel like you can make a video for every product in there, break it down, things like that. You have hundreds of products.
You can only break down all or nothing, but so many ways.
That's what I was kind of getting to. But I stopped myself and I was like, that's a pretty lame like blanket attitude to have. I was like,
it is.
There's a lot of different avenues you can go off your own product or different things you can do. But either way, yeah. Now I think just constantly creating content. I mean, that's something I think we've tried to work on.
Yeah.
And just pump it out. And once overcome comes, wait, you've got a lot.
You're gonna be coming.
Yeah, you're gonna be coming. Yeah.
Gym, at home,
gonna come. Yeah.
on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of skits, videos, photos.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. And I will say, like, since I do follow his social media and whatnot, like most of their content isn't always about product. It'll be just like stupid skits that aren't even related to supplements kind of sometimes, which I think allows people to like see how funny it is and be like, oh, they're bros.
You don't need to be hard sold.
They're bros.
All the time.
They're bro as fuck, bunch of young dudes. But anyways, hit the road around 6. I did sleep in North Carolina though. I did not stay the night, but I slept.
At the gas station?
No, I made it to a rest stop. It was after the pre-workout and coffee. It was like 9:30, and I was like 2 hours, 40 minutes away still. I was like, dude, I kept on like having to shake my head. Pulled off in the rest stop. I was like, all right, I'm going to hit a 30-minute snooze. Woke up at 1:30 in the morning. I was like, fuck me.
It's a weird disorienting
It
feeling.
is. And I was like, where am I at? And I pulled up my phone. And I was like, I'm still 2 hours and 40 minutes away. So I finished the coffee, hit the road, and I made it. I think I pulled in my house right at 4 a.m. on the dot.
You probably drove on similar roads. The traffic wasn't bad.
No, especially at 1:30 now.
Well, yeah, but
so it's literally you take to go to where his shop is. You take 90 going from Richmond to him, 95 to 85, and 85. Literally, you're on 85 for like 200 miles.
Oh, okay.
So it's like straight as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a fun weekend, man. I'm glad I went down there and saw that and got to experience it because, when I was down there, it's just him and 2 other dudes that are, building something pretty cool down there. And it's like, why can't I do something like that? Or like, am I sleeping on myself?
Yeah.
Because he's out there, whatever he puts in front of himself, he's created so far. So
I think it's just something we've touched on before is I think I really try and approach that with the exact phrase you just said is like, why can't I do this? And I look at that when I look at like Christian Guzman shit, even though that's like, something insane, it's kind of like he, I said this to Maddie the other day is, someone who manages a corporation right now or has like a massive, owns Optimal Nutrition or whatever, they were also that startup at one point.
Yeah.
Or Christian Guzman was also that one little small gym owner at one point, and then he just leveled up and just continued to absorb information, set high standards for himself, and have the mindset of like, why can't I do that? Is that guy have some kind of special ability, or is he just trying to push himself, be better each day, and just tackle these goals? And then I think at the end of the day, that's all it is. I mean, you got to understand you're not going to do it overnight. but take those steps to be better each day. And, you know, you might look at GYMFLO one day and be like, look at this shit. We got 20 employees. We're pumping out this much product. We're filling this entire gym of product, you know, something like that.
And sometimes I find at places I've gone to before, it's surprising to see like how close quarter like the behind the scenes is too, to where you go to some of these places and then it's like, oh, it's only like 2 or 3 people that are behind this whole thing, that you think it's a lot bigger than it is too. So I don't know. I think it's like sky's the limit for creativity or growth or expansion. But I feel like, you know, we've done a lot, I feel like, since the gym's open too, as far as pushing stuff out, and kind of just think of how much that you've kind of dipped a toe in or dove headfirst into over the past year too, to where, you know, samples of stuff, like new goals, flavors, product, like direction you want to take for things. So it's cool to see maybe exponentially what will come soon.
For sure. Yeah. And everybody's journey's, you know, different, obviously. And I don't want to say like, oh, you know, we can definitely improve on what I'm doing and like bite off bigger than what I'm doing, you know. So it's not like, oh, we're giving our all and it's just going to take more time. So, you know, there's always ways to improve and, you know, take bigger leaps.
Yeah, I was telling Maddie too in the car. Kind of goes along the same lines. Is this one guy? I don't know if I probably didn't pop up on y'all's explore page or stories or things like that. But there's this one guy that did 100 triathlons in 100 days, and I was also telling her about this other guy I followed that Kaylee actually sent to me. 10,000 athletes done it before, of course, but guy ran from LA to New York in like 80 something days. Basically it's like 3,000 miles, like, you know, roughly like 30-40 miles a day. And I was telling her, it's like, you know, can you imagine spending like a third of a year with every day is just like, you know, this one athletic feat that you got to do every single day. And I was telling her how it's like I love following those things because they just fire me up. When I look at someone just do something so like unfathomable, like physically, I kind of look at it and I'm like, are they that superior genetically, or are they just busting their ass and getting after it? And I kind of look at the mindset of like, I could do that, or why can't I do that? Not that I want to do that exact thing that they did, but just kind of like approaching things with that mindset, I think is just important, you know?
It's and like, just that kind of like almost commitment and like almost insanity towards that commitment too, I just think is really cool. And, you know, there are certain people across the board like that too. It kind of reminded me of, there's a guy that was the mentor of Gordon Ramsay, and sometimes if you look at old videos of him, like basically he was just in the kitchen of his restaurant that was a small little hole in the wall for like, I don't know, 10 years or something like that every day. And, you know, people would just come from all over the country, the world, to like check it out. And he got to the level of Michelin stars, and then I think like decided to step away because he was like, you know, these people are the ones responsible for like critiquing my craft, and they have no idea like what goes into this and stuff too. But I just think it's kind of cool sometimes when people like fully immerse themselves into, you know, whatever they do, and like kind of go off the deep end, but like towards this like bigger end and stuff too. That I don't know, I think about if somebody were to do triathlon every day, would you say 80 days? I can only imagine days. Like 100 days,
100
like
triathlons,
80. I mean, I can only imagine like 6 or 7 days in, you got to be like, dang, I got like 10 times this amount left. I mean,
my thing is like with a lot of goals. I mean, whether it's, you know, grow a company, summer shredding challenge.
Yeah.
The first week is fun. The first week you're pumped up, you're excited, it's going well. The last week is fun. You've reaped the benefits, the rewards. You know you're almost there. It's good. It's that middle chunk that just sucks.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it is, because like you're far enough away from shore, quote unquote, to be like, oh, well, I still got some work to do.
Yeah.
Still got plenty of work left ahead of me. And plus, I've done all this work already, and like I'm kind of tired, hungry.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's when the hard work like actually starts, you get a little bit of pushback. That's like, you know, it's like anyone can do this, but not anyone can like make it through that, you know? And I don't know, that's just something I was thinking about, because like whenever I face something with like the gym, or like, oh, I want to grow the gym, or, you know, with running, it's like anyone can like run these miles, but it's like, how am I going to actually get to the X goal, or, you know, run an ultra marathon? It's like, everyone can get to this level. It's like, what am I going to do to push myself to the next level?
Yeah.
And it's like just sticking with it and keep raising the bar and the expectations, things like that. Because if it was easy, everyone would do it.
100%. Yeah. Shit's tough, dude. I didn't answer anything about the summer shred though earlier. Now that I'm thinking about that.
How is it going?
It's
Did you
going
push
well.
past one? Was it 193?
Still at 193. No, I weighed in this morning.
Different measurements now, though.
I would assume because I've been eating 2,400 calories besides Saturday, which Saturday, I mean, the beers is like the craziest thing that I went over on, which is probably 300 or 400 calories. Maybe I'm assuming 100 calories a beer. But, besides that, I've still been busting the cardio, eating 2,400 to the T. I mean, so getting to what you said, like I do notice some things about me. I'm like, I notice there's more veins, more like vascularity that is coming out in different areas. And it's like, all right, well, I must be losing body fat if I'm starting to see more and more veins. It's not like I'm taking more drugs or anything like that. So it's like, all right, something must be working. I don't know. I feel tighter in some areas. In some areas, I feel like there's been no progress at all.
Like what?
Like still my midsection, but that's always been like a weird spot for me. And I've noticed like when the past 2 times I've done shows, like it's that weird like tit fat area that's usually like some of the last spots, at least for me, to like really come out. And I've noticed, or I can feel a little bit of a difference between like, where you'll get that side tit. If you get a little overweight, look at a little fat titty action right there. But yeah, so I feel like, obviously I'm doing the work, so I know things are moving, but I would love to see that scale move. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And
your body loves the
there's
190s.
You got to listen to the body positivity people and just throw out the scale. You're more than a number, Austin.
But like the thing is, since I've done this before, or dieted before, it's like there's no way I need to be eating even less. My body weight should still be moving at 2,400. Like the lowest I ever got was like close to 2,000 calories for that, and weight was like still peeling the fuck off.
Yeah.
So, and I wasn't training probably any harder. Wasn't doing any more cardio. I was maybe doing 30 minutes every other day, something like that.
Have you still been doing her program?
No. Some days I do, some days I don't.
Oh, gotcha.
Like today I looked at it, I was like, fuck that. I had to set up all this shit and like it's just sometimes it's like overwhelming to where I'm like, well, I'm going to waste more time setting shit up than I am being able to just get the fucking work done and move on with my day,
Honestly, that reminds me when you're talking about, like what's the difference between that guy dieting and then like you now is Maddie mentioned it and I felt the same way, is quarantine kind of fucked up like our resting metabolic rate to where it's like, you had like a month where you're doing these home workouts, you're probably not burning as much, and we were in like a bulk. And it's like, okay, then we had to drop calories to kind of like maintain. And so I was telling her, for example, last time I was 200, like 3 years ago, and I had less muscle mass then, I was eating like 4,400 calories to be 205 or something like that.
That's a lot.
And now, when I was 200 pounds, I was eating like 3,600. It's a big difference.
Getting older.
Yeah.
That test
kind of the same for me. Like I was eating like 2,900, 3,000 at best, weighing 205, 207.
And so now I'm like, I'm kind of like annoyed because I'm like, damn, I feel like I got to go through a number of like these lean bulks to get my metabolism back up and firing. Because it does make it a little bit harder. I think like right now I'm at like 2,900 calories at like 185. But it's just interesting. It's just interesting. But it's so important though because when I was dieting for my show, I think the lowest I got was 2,600. And that's like at 160 something body weight. And some people that's like I feel like you could be there within like a week or two. With the way your calories been going down.
Yeah. Right. And shit's been steady.
Yeah.
For like
and how have you been feeling? Because I know I've noticed a difference, like recovery wise.
I'm definitely tired.
I'm not as tired, but I
like muscular tired. I mean,
Yeah.
mentally I'm okay, but like
I know,
muscular.
like obviously I do some like running stuff that plays a part, but I've just noticed I've been like more sore, a little bit longer, and definitely like my chest and back days without having that like carbohydrate powder. Midway through, I'm just like gone in the morning. And I think it's a couple things, but it's tough to kind of push through some of these workouts. I feel like midway I just get gassed.
Do you feel like you need to swap it with the extra meal beforehand? Like get
Well,
two meals in
the problem is I because I train first thing in the morning, so I only have one meal in me. I think having another meal would help, but at the same time, like, the carbs are getting burned. I almost need to, like, replenish them, like, midway through.
Yeah.
But I think an extra meal would help. It's just tough with, like, how I like to do things, but it's a fair solution. I remember when I was bulking, like years ago, I used to fit in a few extra rice cakes in the morning since I was training early, and that would help kind of sustain my energy a little bit more. And it's almost like when I was bulking recently, I would use that Demo Day carbohydrate powder to kind of be that solution, and mid-workout it was nice. But another thing I was thinking about that I've had an idea about, but I haven't really like gone for it yet, is soon I'll kind of write up. I always like to write up a little bit of a new program when I switch to a bulk. I'll still have like the same compounds, but switch up some movements, same split. And I was thinking about how I find myself, I don't know about you guys, when I have a really, like, the difference to me between a good workout and a great workout is kind of how you finish off the muscle. And so, like, for example, if I'm doing triceps, I can really, like, finish off, drop set, feel great doing, like, a cable push down to finish, right? The triceps, you just feel, like, blasted, you feel pumped. It's a great way to kind of finish, or, like, chest, maybe like a cable fly. Yeah. You feel like you finish strong. But how many times do you, like, get to that last movement, everything's going well, and the last movement, you're just, like, not really, like, in the zone with it, you're not really feeling it, and you feel like, damn, that was a good workout, but it could have just been, like, stellar if I just finished with a great exercise. And so I was thinking maybe I should kind of categorize exercises for each body part to where, a starter movement, which I kind of already know, it's going to be a compound movement, but also categorize some finisher exercises to where if I'm doing chest, I know I'm starting with bench press. That's, a good movement to start off with. And I know I'm going to finish, let's say, with cable flies. Well, now I know the meat, or the meat of the sandwich, I can, like, pick from there instead of just slapping exercises together and then, let's say, end with, like, a hamstring chest press. But that's not really something that really, fries me at the end that I feel good with finishing with, you know? Yeah. Do you ever think about that with certain exercises that you like? Or any workouts you like that?
Thinking about it now, how a lot of the workouts I've been doing this week have been, like, the last leg movement before calves is like lunges, the last, like, chest movement is like a cable fly, a dip, a pullover, something like that. So thinking about it now, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it is kind of that way, but I never usually, like, prioritize it that way, but it is something good to think about. Somebody's at the door, by the way. That's why he's getting up. Get a little segue. Anyway.
Yeah. I guess for me with training, some days I feel like muscle's dead.
Yeah.
Like there's no, like, it's numb. I could beat it into the ground, and try and finish it off, and there's, like, no feeling. There's no, like, pump connection to it. It's just like, oh, shit's just fried.
I know you and I have talked about this before, but I feel weird sometimes. Maybe it's like taste buds, but, like, some places I used to get a great mind-muscle connection in just are gone. Yeah. Like my back, I just can't really get it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I used to feel like my lats were about to explode. Yeah. Like, with so much blood in them, and now I can't even find them. Like, it's like I'll do pull downs, I'll do rows. I'm trying to think of, like, the last thing that felt really good, and it might have been I supersetted, and it's like it definitely pumped them up, but, like, it still, like, wasn't a good connection. But I supersetted overhand pull down, like regular grip, like probably shoulder width.
Yeah.
And then straight into underhand grip, like kind of close. Straight, same bar, but like underhand grip, so like 10.
Yeah.
And go straight into 10 underhand grip. I think it was just because of the volume, like it really had them pumped up. But I still didn't feel like they were blown out like back in the day when you first lift. It's like you get so stiff. I don't know what it is. I think it's mainly stiff.
Yeah.
That, like, my mobility isn't able to, like, get those muscles to, like, open up and fire. They're just, like, always locked.
I will say, I know that it gets a bad rap, but usually the last couple weeks after every set, I'll try to do, like, a squeeze and flex, and then, like, a static stretch, and then a squeeze and flex, and, like, then go into the next set. And I will say it does kind of, like, feel like it forces blood in, and then, like, forces extension again. So I feel like I do get, like, a nice pump at least, like, going into the next set too, especially for hamstrings.
Yeah. Yeah, some leg days I'm usually stretching my quads out and shit, but I never really think about it for my hamstrings. But I definitely should start stretching in between some sets because I do notice, especially on a back day, like three exercises in, my back starts to stiffen up, like my upper back, especially in between my scapula, like straight locks up, and I feel like I'm always like adjusting my shoulders, like trying to pull them out. Like
it's annoying.
Yeah, I feel like almost there's like a hand back there grabbing them after a certain amount of time. And it's weird because I don't feel like my back's weak or like underdeveloped. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But like, it could be my posture too that's all fucked up from just looking down all the time.
Sitting like this.
Yeah. But who knows what the solution for that would be. I just need to stretch, mobility, or just stretch.
Yeah,
for real.
True. Get Wong back in here.
Yeah, which by the way, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that, but I don't know. I wanted to be more consistent with that massages, but they haven't been. So I don't know, because I at least wanted to be consistent for a little bit of time to see if there's actually like a good difference. Because if we're inconsistent with it, then it's like, oh, I feel great after it for sure, but like, am I feeling like better?
Yeah.
Consistently, to where it's like, all right, this is valuable enough to continue like doing monthly, instead of so inconsistent. But yeah. Well, I guess while Brock's doing whatever the fuck he's doing, let's hit on a little housekeeping.
Sure.
Why don't we? So we do have a party in the gym coming up, July 10th.
No way. Say that one more time.
Party in the gym coming up, July 10th. Doing some housekeeping while you're away.
An ad read for ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah, did y'all get all the ads out of the way?
Party in the gym, July 10th.
Bro, I was talking to Maddie about this. Y'all got to get in on this. Like, I'm about to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking joking because $30 ticket, you immediately, after you buy a $30 ticket, you're already getting 2 shirts, $10 meal, and then another $10 meal to Hangry Joe's immediately.
And if you're, lucky, you're getting a free pre-workout as well.
Yeah, and you're getting a free D-pump if you order in time. And it's like, I don't know if people are like nervous or they're not feeling it or like
they can't find.
Bro, I'm serious. I'm about to buy a ticket because I know I'm getting like 2 meals immediately back. It's like, I mean, like the turnover for it's crazy.
Yeah.
So like, get on that, guys. And listen, the link, I made it even more simple for y'all. First link in the Iron Built Gym bio on the Instagram profile. Click that link. You can make your purchase. If you're already a member, it might have you like sign into your account because you'll technically have an account in RhinoFit, our gym software. But if not, you can just check out, make an account as a guest, whatever it is. But get your ticket. Until June 25th, you will have a limited edition Party in the Gym shirt.
Yep.
After that, it's the same stuff, but just you won't have the shirt. So you're losing, an extra $20 of value out of like $100 of value. So there's still a lot to gain.
A lot to gain.
But don't sleep on this. I'm honestly, I can't say surprised, but a little bit surprised and super happy with how much we have come into this and how much we're kind of leveling up the event. And I know we were tossing around another idea that I think will level it up to like the experience when you're here.
Yeah.
But the closer it gets, I'm kind of getting excited about it, man.
100%, man. Yeah. And it's been a minute since we've done these, so I'm expecting a good turnout. The weather's been a lot better recently because the last time we had it's been like chilly.
Every time it's been chilly or rainy, we can't have the doors open. We've just been like screwed. Yeah,
so this one's going to be fun, y'all. Definitely excited for this. Again, July 10th. Make sure you go ahead and RSVP. Get your tickets now at ironbuiltgym.com.
Yeah, if you go to the gym website, you can go under events. You'll see the event. The title says link in description. That's because when you click it, you're not going to be able to buy the ticket through our website directly. You need to scroll down and go to the description and then purchase the ticket via the link that's in the description. You'll see it.
You'll see it. And if you have any troubles or confusion, maybe we don't want you here. I'm just kidding. But hit us up. Well, we'd love to help you out, get you set up, get you moving, and looking forward to seeing everybody out here for real. Other than that, I didn't really have anything else for housekeeping besides that. Maybe having some restocks of pre-workout here soon. Not that anything's out, but good amount of product hopefully coming back in within the next week.
I got a little thing to highlight.
What's up?
Jim's got a brand new combo rack out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so all you powerlifters or even non-powerlifters, combo rack is out there. Now, why a combo rack? What's different than the Rogue Squat stand that was there? One thing is it's competition regulated, so it's exactly what you use in a competition. So you want to practice what you play with. 2, it's super sturdy and it's nice, and you can add in, you can remove or add the competition bench in there or out of there. So you can do front squats, back squats, your overhead press, your bench press, all that in there. I can just tell the powerlifters are already super pumped about it. When they saw it, their eyes just kind of gleam up. And we got another one coming. More competition plates will be on the way, probably in like the next month or so. So the place is leveling up.
I used it the other day. Yesterday, I squatted and got up in there. I typically like to squat in that, and especially the older Rogue one, because I like to be out in the open. I don't want to have to worry about anything hitting. So once I step out, like nothing's hitting the bar. It's me versus the bar. But anyways, I use that because there's a bunch of people on the other 2 platforms or Rogue racks.
Yeah.
And got a few sets in. Felt great. Obviously, one of the powerlifters showed up and he was like, "Hey man, how many more sets you got?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm fucking around with this thing. I only had 225 on there." I was like, "Yeah, I should be in the other racks, but there was a bunch of kids fucking off over there."
Tiny.
So yeah, right.
Back to the machine.
Well, I could tell he was definitely there to lift, and I was just pumping out sets of 10, fucking around. So, but I liked it though, because it's been a while since I've used the open rack like that. So it feels good to squat.
Yeah.
Without having shit around you.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
We want to dive into questions.
Yeah, most definitely.
Did we get any questions? You mean these?
No. I mean, on Instagram.
I don't have any.
Oh,
Did you get some?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah, the people hate us.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is a quick one from our boy Gino. Thank you, Gino.
Where the fuck was he at on mine?
Yeah. Well,
check,
this
see if
was
he gave me
directly
last
to me.
Oh, okay.
Will you share more of your workouts? I find the tips and tricks to be helpful. And I saw Gino posted on his story that he writes himself notes of like how to adjust the machine, how to feel the exercise better, where to put his feet for every workout that he does. But Gino, I got 2 in the chamber. I've been filming every week the past couple weeks, and I just have to finish a couple more editing jobs and send that off before I can actually like do my own project. But yes,
I've seen the footage filmed.
Yes. I got some good stuff that I'll send or I'll post, and
There was a
hopefully it'll
goal you
help
set
out.
was consistent content.
Yeah, so I've been filming it, but
Okay.
I just haven't edited it yet because we had the 2 things for Trick. I've been working on some other stuff
I get it,
freelance wise.
Okay.
Second question, which you might be able to, well, both of you guys
Hold on.
might have.
Pump the brakes before you ask that. Gino, where the fuck's your leg traiing videos at, bro? Those quads.
Yeah, those quads
The
are looking good, man.
Those drumsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Both of y'all might be able to speak on this. Which supplements, including SARMs or steroids, are the biggest waste?
Well, there's this difference between supplements and then drugs.
Well, maybe all 3. Like, which supplements are the biggest waste, whether or not SARMs are, and then which steroids
I think
are.
supplement test boosters most of the time.
Shreds?
I mean, I think, yes, some of them are probably going to optimize the hormones that your body's already making, but none of them are going to make you make more hormone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they did, then they'd be considered a drug.
Well, I know somebody was telling you the other day about how they were on some sort of test booster that they got at like Nugenics or something like that. And you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because most likely that's just all a placebo.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, I've always thought about it this way. If it works, you might as well just take real test.
Yes.
If it doesn't work, you're wasting your money.
Yeah.
So
Well,
which
the thing is, I was thinking about it the other day. Like, there's a bunch of anabolics or performance-enhancing drugs out there. I get the aspect of like, you're already taking testosterone. So, all right, well, then let me add on this to, improve my strength or my recovery or dry out, whatever, try and, get ready for a show. But for most, obviously all guys, your body creates testosterone. So testosterone would be the most optimal thing to take because you're only just upping a dose of a hormone that's already in your body. Your body knows how to use it. It's not like you're injecting Trenbolone or Deca, something your body has never had in its life before and is trying to figure out how to use, which it does work because it is a drug, but test is best. They've always said that, and your body knows how to use it. It's not like you're adding in some foreign hormone. It's the best. Now, saying that, I'm not advocating everybody go out there and start taking testosterone, but that's the least of the worthless supplements or drugs out there. I don't know. When I'm thinking of a supplement, I would say like those test boosters, like because most likely if you have a testosterone problem, you probably should go to see a doctor and get testosterone replacement therapy instead of, looking for a supplement to change it. It's like I said, I could reiterate it, but
yeah, quick answer to all that. Yeah, goofy little gimmicky products like that. As far as supplements, as far as SARMs and drugs, it's like I don't care what you do, but if you like, just go ahead, take steroids. Don't like dabble with SARMs and then still claim natural or this or that. Like just skip the SARMs. Just like you said, take tests.
Yeah, and plus most of these SARMs are still fucking. What is the word I'm trying to think?
Beta test.
No, I mean, they aren't for human consumption. When you do buy them,
of course.
None of them are they're for research and development. But and you'll never find like a route to the actual lab that makes it. They're always like an online thing, and you probably can't ever get in touch with them. But what I'm saying is they do shut down your natural testosterone. Some of them do. I forget what the term is for that. I'm going blank. But, when you take testosterone, your nuts are going to cut off. Most likely when you're taking these other androgen receptor modulators, these SARMs, like they're going to potentially cut off your natural testosterone, at least fuck it up a little bit. There's for every pro you get, you're going to get a con.
Yeah.
There's no like perfect thing out there. Yeah. So who knows what these things could do when you're taking such high a dose, of these SARMs that they were created to only help elderly or burn patients at such a micro dosing, and then you buy it from this company and they're saying, take triple or quadruple the amount that they were given in these patients, because obviously it worked for these people to gain muscle at 3 milligrams, but you go ahead and take 30 milligrams daily, and who knows what the studies are behind that,
I would say for me, one, I used to take, and I don't anymore, but
creatine.
I was surprised.
Flintstones.
I knew it.
Flintstones.
I read this book that was really interesting a couple years ago, and fish oil. I just don't take that anymore. I used to take it religiously, but basically the lady was talking about in the book that, a lot of this stuff is like, even though you might keep it in an enclosed, container or away from sunlight, like a lot of the times it's like almost rancid inside of the gelatin, and also the EPA and DHA like absorbability that you get from a fish oil. You're better off just having like regular fish, walnuts, eggs, butter, like other things like that in the diet, that it's just kind of a waste of money to shell out like $25 or like for something that's probably like at best like not going to do anything for you.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I would say is, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I would say a pump product, I think pump product you just have to feel, but
You're
otherwise
fired.
like there's a lot that, you take, and sometimes I know we've said this, like sometimes I can't tell if I've taken it or if I've just eaten well that morning, So I think that sometimes that's just, you kind of have to have all your variables right, or at least like feel it out, like to know if it's working or not too.
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all feel about that.
I definitely think pump depends on, where it's coming from, like brand wise or whatever the dosing is, but I could agree. It's tough to feel out sometimes.
And I think maybe it's different for different people.
Most
Honestly,
definitely.
I think a pump product almost fits the exact term of supplement, mainly because it's supplemental. It's like you can get a pump on your
without
own.
it.
Yeah.
So this
Sure.
is to extend or add the benefit, not replace. And I mean, it's the same way as like a pre-workout. Like you can have good energy if you wake up on time and have good rest and this and that, but it's kind of like to amplify the workout. So, to me, you're not wrong. I would agree. But I would say it would be just as equally a waste of money to have like an energy drink or this or that or a vitamin, because you can still get the same benefit from proper diet or this or that. In a way.
True. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking in the context, like
I agree, though. It's low on the list.
I tried the core pump. I tried the daily pump one, and then the Stars and Pipes. And out
Went
of
through
all
the whole,
those,
all the brands.
I felt like only the Stars and Pipes I felt, but that was only 3 ingredients. So
Yeah.
sometimes it is funny, I guess, just the way that maybe it's dosed or the way that you kind of work
Experience it.
with it.
Yeah.
That I
It is hard to
felt really
notice.
good on that, even though that was the like least amount of ingredients.
I will say, yeah, to your point, it is harder to notice a pump product than a pre-workout. Like you feel the beta alanine, you feel the caffeine.
Yeah.
A pump product is kind of hard. It is a very singular benefit that's hard to notice because there's so many factors. You can't do a true like independent variable kind of experience on it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess you'd have to run like a blood test to figure out like
Yeah,
your
that's true.
nitric oxide levels in your blood.
Do the arm
belt.
measurement.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the fucking belt. Yeah. Did you pick any supplements or anything that you thought?
Same thing. Like
Yeah.
He
test
said
boot,
aligning
natural
you
yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
It's not helping his cycle.
Don't tell Maddie. Yeah, no, natural test boosters. I don't know much about fish oils. To me, like, there's like CLA or like, very specific ingredients where someone's like, this is going to ramp up my metabolism. It's something I like that you say at the beginning of every kind of video about the fever. You're like, it doesn't work unless you're in a caloric deficit, but it's a way to kind of crush that appetite a little bit. And again, to supplement the fat loss.
Yeah.
But anyone who's like, buying something to just think it's gonna like
Nothing's magic.
incinerate your
What
fat.
about
taking
Revive
drugs.
MD liver for naturals?
Yeah, double dose that
Yeah,
shit.
take the kidney and liver pills if you're natural.
Yeah, all that creatine's gonna eat your shit up, bro.
Protein's killing me.
Yeah. I mean, and even the drugs, like we know plenty of people that are probably taking tons of drugs and don't look anything different than most natural people. And it's like, at the end of the day, you're going to have to work and do the dieting, do the training, the sleep, the water. You can take whatever you want. It's not going to do the work for you. All right. We're going to switch gears.
Game time.
Yep. New game that I found. I was looking on Amazon the other day. I was like, we need to bring a game back. It was fun. I think it's a great way for guests, and then also a good way for people to figure out how raunchy we are. Yeah. We have some fun here.
Yeah.
So this one's called Bad People, and it's find out what your friends really think about you. So what you do is you flip a card over, you read the question out loud, and you judge who would fit the card description.
Do you like say who it is and then show it, or do you show it?
Oh no, I'm gonna read it aloud, and then we all like judge like, who would be the fit
Oh,
of
that's
this.
right. And then we go through and okay.
So like, who would be most likely to suck dick for money? Which one of us three? That, for example, might be the one I flip over.
It's like
This guy.
How much he paying?
yeah, this guy. Yeah, that's the real question.
Yeah.
All right.
So I
gave
will
us
go
2
first.
weeks.
Started,
Yeah, I will go first. And guys, this may or may not be
you may
family
lose a
friendly.
customer.
Yeah. So
Tell grandma
be
to
ready.
Stop.
Yeah.
Gam better cut it off. Least likely to wash their hands after taking a shit. I literally just washed my hands. I didn't take a shit though. I don't know, because I wouldn't say myself, because I do it every time.
I've been in the bathroom before, and he's walked out without.
Oh, he's just doing like a
Without washing my hands?
yeah. After taking a shit, hey man, somebody's got to take that.
The bidet
that
takes
L.
care of it for him.
I'll put my hands down there too.
Well, my thing is,
if I'm at home, I won't.
yeah, my thing is,
I'll be honest
if
with that.
my hands had literally zero contact with anything but like
The
dry
toilet
paper.
separated it.
Yeah, dry paper and a knob.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's no more gross than my phone screen.
That's a
Well,
good
because
point.
usually I'm texting while I'm taking a dump.
Yeah.
There's poo particles everywhere.
I would have said Austin.
Me? At home for sure. I don't do that every time. I mean, especially if it's something nasty, yeah, I'm going to wash my hands after.
Yeah, well, I'm
Like
that way
like an
too.
explosion?
Yeah, you don't know how it was, Griffin. You
But
don't know
I
what
mean,
that
here
toilet
at the
looked
gym,
like.
I'm washing my hands every time because I feel like the toilet and everything's kind of weird here. Not
Yeah.
that it's nasty here, but it's just
Enough
every
people go through it.
it ain't
You gotta-
there's only my ass or my wife's ass going on the toilet
Yeah.
at
Or
my
the
house
cats.
or the cats.
Some
but
guys splatter that
here,
shit.
they're
And I'm the
painting
one
the
cleaning
fucking
it up.
Picasso
Yeah.
painting on the
Yeah.
back of that thing, and it's like fuck.
I don't
me.
even know how. Too much
Dude,
Taco Bell or some
Taco
shit.
Bell and
Yeah.
pre-workout, and it's just like
Oh,
they come in
fuck.
here with the gut
Yeah.
bomb. Boom! I imagine just the sound.
Yeah.
It's like you need music playing in there.
Sometimes
probably.
when I was at Laburnum and I'd hear people in the stall, some people would be like moaning as it came
Yeah.
out. Oh, like it's like
Imagine
it's
how much
painful.
pain or like suffering you're going through. You have to make like noises. I mean, I've been through some situations before where it's like a relief, like you
Gas
got the
station.
hot sweats going, and you're just like shaking a little bit, like you got the tremors. But it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
No.
we'll
I would
do
feel
one.
like I don't know.
'Cause Brock's
I'm
the guy.
probably the most likely to between y'all because like even at home.
So you're admitting.
No. I mean like I wash my hands all the time. Like even at home, like if I'm washing dishes and I have to like move away from the sink, I'll wash my hands like before.
So he's the
touching
guy
someone
from
else.
America's
Maybe I have
Got
OCD.
Talent. What's
You,
that
you
guy's
wash
name?
your hands after you pee?
Yeah.
Well, here, yes. No, at home. I mean, I look.
But do you even touch
I'm not
it or you just flip it out?
I flip it out,
That's
but I'm
what I'm
shaking. I'm
saying.
shaking
Sit
with it.
down.
When I
that's what he's
tinkle.
saying now, yeah.
Listen,
I don't touch it for a second.
When I'm here, I mean,
To shake it out, I just kind of like shake it against the waistband or whatever. It's good to go.
I'm usually like holding it.
Yeah.
I hold my
Yeah,
junk.
I mean when it's that big, right?
Yeah, it needs a couple
Two
hands. Yeah, it needs
Yeah,
it needs some help.
It's
But
got a little kickstand.
Yeah.
yeah, but especially here we don't go through the fly hole because nobody wears jeans in the gym because that'd be weird.
You gotta just pull up your one
Oh,
leg.
do you do under the belt?
Oh,
Are you
sometimes.
like the old
Yeah,
man
'cause
status?
it's taped down the leg.
Yeah.
I
easier
just take
to-
my catheter
Oh,
out.
shit. Yeah.
What's that fucking guy's name from America's Got Talent? Somebody's gonna say it probably when they're watching this. The bald guy. Do y'all?
I don't watch that show.
Howie.
Howie. Yeah, he's a
Oh.
germaphobe.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
yeah,
won't
yeah.
touch anybody's hands and shit. That's you.
Probably, yeah. There's some nasty people out there.
And just so everyone knows, we clean the gym bathroom.
Yeah,
and
like
I
I
do
said,
wash
Keith
my
does
hands.
every
It's not-
Sunday.
But he doesn't.
Yeah. Most likely to do things that are stereotypical of the opposite sex. So most likely to do
I
something.
feel like-
It's Griffin easily.
I
For
do
sure.
get scented
For
candles.
sure.
You know,
For
I'm trying
sure.
to think of some other stuff.
Like he just fucking knew it was coming.
Yeah,
He's like,
he knew
fuck
it.
me.
Fuck.
I bake.
I bake.
Yeah.
That's the
Bake.
dead giveaway.
Yeah.
I bake.
Just planted some
Yeah.
roses the other day.
I just
Cut
went
some
on a
flowers
camping
to put in a
trip
vase.
and, yeah.
Well, camping,
Listen-
I could be hit or miss
yeah,
on
it
the
could be-
female.
Listen to John Mayer. You know John Mayer had new
Yeah.
songs come out.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
trust
showed me.
I was awake
Oh,
at
fuck.
midnight for it.
Yes, queen.
Yeah.
Go off.
Go to the concert by myself. Usually.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's see. Who secretly wants to blank someone here?
Oh, fuck.
Dictator
What's the
fills in
blank?
blank.
Who's a dictator? What does that
That
mean?
means like
Oh,
the
the
one
card
who
reading.
reading. Yeah. Who secretly, let's say, who secretly
Oh,
wants
fuck.
to kick someone out here?
Okay, good.
Oh.
Switch gears a little bit.
Well, yeah, we've talked about that on
Yeah,
our
well,
own. I
yeah.
feel like.
All right.
I'll bleep that out.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm in trouble. Yeah.
That could be
So,
anything.
I guess-
Somebody put a hole in your wall the other day.
Yeah.
That
That
could
would
be
be-
who wants to fight someone here.
That's
Oh,
Brock.
we've already talked
Brock.
about fighting
Brock,
someone here.
either kicking out or
Hell
fighting somebody
yeah.
is probably gonna be Brock.
Yeah, 100%.
So I won't. Obviously, it's not my gym, so I'm not gonna get as
Yeah.
pissed off as that.
Yeah. No, I was pretty fired up Friday morning. Hole in my fucking wall.
Yeah.
That was
even
funny
big
how you,
hole.
that's funny how you
saw the
found out
video,
about
too.
the video,
Yeah.
or you found out
The
through the
fact
video.
I have to watch someone's Instagram video to
It's
see
like, bro,
how
you
that
could at
happened.
least. I mean, you knew to go pick up the plate and even watch the
and
video.
post
You
it
saw
as if it's funny.
You knew that it happened, brother. Just say. I mean, we ain't trying to call you anybody out here, but
Well,
we are.
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, and it's like, hey,
That's why I was surprised he wouldn't have said something.
if anybody's ever watching this, if it's not even to do with the gym, just anything in your life, like it's always going to be better just to go ahead and just call yourself out. Yeah, you got to swallow your ego. You fucked up, but it's
Did
going to
an
be
accident. Yeah.
Think of it if you're in that person's shoes. You're going to like it a whole lot more if somebody came out and was like, "Hey, I fucked this up, man," and at least giving you a heads up instead of being like, "How the fuck did this happen?"
Well, the biggest thing is a small business too. I have to pay for that. I have to manually fix that. It's like, or someone splatters the toilet. I'm the one cleaning that up. Someone leaves a mask on the floor in the bathroom.
Yes.
I'm the one picking it up. So whenever you do something at a small business, realize that person that you're checking out with or the person you signed up with, they are doing everything in there. And so whatever you do positively or negatively is impacting that person directly.
And what I'm getting, I mean, I'm sure that you saw that it was like it wasn't him intentionally just getting
No, he
pissed off and
didn't
kicking the
mean
wall.
to.
So like, I doubt you would have been like, "Hey, I need you to pay that
No.
now."
Yeah.
But it's just the fact of going out of your way, being like, "Hey, man, I just want to let you know I fucked
Mm-hmm.
up, hit the wall." That would have made you. It would have went over a lot better than
Yeah,
you
they
just
may
having to
find
like
you out.
be like, "Oh, this guy was just fucking, whatever, didn't care."
Yeah.
That's because not bringing it up just shows that you didn't care.
Yeah.
They didn't care, not you. But
Yeah.
Round two,
yeah,
baby.
sorry. Going on a tangent. All right. The 2 a.m. call I get from jail tonight is from who? The crazy thing is, I have to pick between y'all two because I can't pick
You
myself,
can pick
right?
yourself if you want to.
I mean,
You call yourself.
hey, guy. You did it
would.
again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
So
If anything,
someone's calling me.
but if I had to pick between y'all two, I'd go Griffin. But not that, like, I feel like either of y'all are like,
Riot.
I just feel like Griffin, out of anybody getting a phone call, you're too, not to say you aren't regimented and have a schedule, but like I don't feel like unless somebody like came into the gym.
I'd be in bed. I would have posted bail.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Griffin.
Jail
It'd be like the wildest story too. Something about like
remember the kill dose?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say you though.
Yeah, I'd say you as well.
Overall. Yeah. Once I
urinating
hit that
in
gram of
public.
caffeine, it turned into like a psychoactive
Rage.
drug, like bath salts.
Yeah. All right. Most likely to be fired for sexual harassment.
That's tough. I mean, at some level, I'm sure we.
Dead silent. You want to draw straws?
Throw it out there, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be me.
Nope, can't
Not
be
in
me.
front of me.
Nope.
I can't.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
like
fire
saying
yourself.
I'm the most likely to cheat on my girlfriend. Like, what are you saying? I'd probably say Austin. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hide your wife, hide your husband.
Yeah.
Hide your husband,
Don't
hide your
bring him to
wife.
Ironville.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, but it's something that was dealt to me, I guess.
Who would you say?
Me? No.
That's why we work for ourselves. We can't be fired.
So most likely to be fired for sexual harassment.
I feel like
I don't know.
none of us would do something, but
Nothing
one of us
would-
would make like a raunchy joke, maybe.
It would definitely be something to be like, hey, HR, they heard
Yeah.
about your joke.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
None of us are on the level of going around like smacking somebody on the ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
give it a little feel, or calling somebody up and like, hey, nice tits, or whatever.
My dad has the "How's my driving" on all his trucks, and so he always says it's funny when people call and like they report his truck, and he's the one answering the phone.
Oh, shit.
He's like, yeah, I'll let him know. I'll put that in.
Hey, what car are you driving right now? Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I almost feel like that would be you, Brock. I'm like, oh, he did what?
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
worry, this will be dealt with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be dealt with.
Getting a tongue lashing from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then last one, create your own card decided by a dictator.
Oh,
so,
fuck.
Well, at least that's you. I wouldn't be able to come up with something
No.
right now.
I would say which of us would be like the most likely to get into a bar fight.
Just because I've never been drinking with y'all, but the stories that you've told of yourself, I have a feeling it would be, I'm going to go ahead and say on myself, between me or you. I don't know about Brock. I don't know if he gets like raged up.
Dude, it depends. I don't get really angry with people.
And it depends
but
on
when
the situation, though.
It depends. Like, I feel like there's like, I'll work up. Let's say there's like an anger bar. I can get up to like 95%. But once I push that and I'm actually like pissed off, like you'll know.
Yeah.
And I feel like depending on the scenario, but again, I don't really drink though. So it would be purely my own like influence.
Yeah. Every time I've been out, I've never gotten in a bar fight. So the times that have been close to a fight though with people that I'm either with or like a crew that I'm with is because of somebody either like shoved somebody or spilt a drink or was talking to a chick that they took there and they were trying to holler at her or something that.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you're about to squat. Like everybody's like, all right, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
And it's like it's never been directly to me. So I can't like be like confidently saying that I'm going out there starting fights, but I'm willing to jump in a fight if I see one of my people.
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
though. Hopefully, I'm on the winning side.
Yeah. We'll see.
What's the answer to your own question?
I would probably say like probably me or Austin. I feel like Austin would probably be like more of the, I don't know, like definitely would just jump in automatically.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I would say I don't like get angry or anything when I drink, but it's almost like an arrogance thing of like, all right, let's go. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of like this like flush of confidence that I'm like, I kind of want to just throw a punch
it's
right
like
now.
the graphic I sent y'all where it's like it was showing like percentage of like guys who get in fights, like or like why guys get in like bar fights. It's like 99% Oh, bro, you don't really know. When I get in that zone, I'm fucking like a chimpanzee, you know?
Yeah.
And then like 1% were trained.
Yeah.
That's like,
Going for eyeballs and groin,
Yeah,
chimpanzee style.
yeah. Yeah. Like a bat out of hell, man. You should see me.
And you
I
get-
see red.
And that
Just
one
like-
bottle cracks you in the head and
Yeah.
you're done, dude. You're out.
Yeah. And then you'll get one guy. I'll be like that guy from the video, just with the visor, the ponytail.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Filming from
World
the
star.
back.
Yeah.
But no. And I feel like, too, like when I used to be a bouncer, it would be pretty fun to just like handle drunk people.
Well, it's definitely, I'm sure, more fun when you're sober and you know you can control your body.
Yeah.
And then when you're like wasted and you're like,
Ragdoll.
you don't realize how sluggish and how slow you are until it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
If I got in a fight right now, I'd fucking get knocked out.
Yeah.
Because you're like sloppy.
That's true.
But usually you get to that point where you're too gone and it's like, you think you're Superman.
Yeah.
But it's
is
been a
good
while since I've
feeling
been-
while it lasts.
Since I've been wasted.
Yeah.
Like wasted. I don't remember. Oh, it's probably been. I think the last time I got wasted was with Trick, which is kind of weird.
Just
Odd
hanging
person
out
to
on
be.
a Tuesday night.
It was New Year's Eve, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Dang.
Yeah, he bought like a huge bottle of tequila, and we on his live stream we were shooting shots, and I ended up getting Sarah to come pick me up. I remember a little bit of the ride home. Don't remember going to sleep. But Trick, I remember I woke up the next morning. He sent me a picture of like the biggest pile of puke beside his bed, like Mondo, orange looking puke. And I was like, ugh. And he said, yeah, people were on his stream saying like, Trick, get off stream, dude. You're wasted. And he's like, I don't remember. I was like, dude, I wonder what the fuck you said.
Jeez.
With like,
That's
you know,
funny.
however thousands of
Yeah.
people watching, and
Well,
he
the
just
funny
blacked
thing,
out.
people can just clip that. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure. I don't know. I haven't looked on YouTube like Trick 2G drunk, but I'm sure there's something out there.
That's funny.
That
Good
dude.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
This
y'all
is a
like
fun
this
game.
one. Yeah, no, I'm excited for more. But reiterate, guys, we'll
Party
see
in
you at
the
the party in
gym.
the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your ticket.
You better come out.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Like,
It's not even a
being
be there
here-
or be square.
Yeah.
Be there
It's
or
just
you're dead to
yeah.
me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't
Yep.
ever show your face around here
Yeah.
again if you're not there.
but
So.
guys,
Don't
make
come
sure you
around
follow
here
us in
no
the description
more.
below, and make sure you like, subscribe, keep up with us on the next All or Nothing show.
Spread the word.
Spread the word. Yeah.
The bird
Tag
is
us
the
when you
word.
do listen to us. We love that. We love to see, love to hear what
Yeah.
people think.
Really appreciate it.
And give
guys.
us questions.
Please.
Yeah,
Now we're done.
we're done. Maybe over the next week, maybe we'll make a new questions video.
Q&A box. Nice.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun. Got some ideas for that cooked up too. So stay tuned. So thanks
we're
again
out.
for tuning in. We'll see you next
We'll see you next
time.
week. See y'all.